Did you ever get caught in a web of deceit? I was married to my wife for 20 years. Last year, I discovered she was having an affair that had been going on for 3 years. I'd had my suspicions, but one day she left her phone and I went through it, finding texts confirming the infidelity. I confronted her and we spent hours talking about it. She said she didn't want to break up our family. We have 2 children in their last year of exams, and that she wasn't sure what to do. She confirmed she did love her affair partner, but loved me too, and said she would need to talk to them to understand next steps. That was in the summer. By the fall, I had no answers as to what was happening despite asking multiple times. Every time she would say she didn't know. She mentioned that we no longer spent time together, so I planned days out, but she always had an excuse and they never happened. By Christmas, I gave up trying. Despite her best attempts to cover it, I discovered she was still seeing her affair partner, still texting them daily, and still calling them. By January, I asked to separate with a plan to tell the children after their exams. She reluctantly agreed. In the meantime, apart from sleeping separately, we've been living as normally as possible. Or so I thought. To work through my emotions, I joined some groups with people in my situation. I met a woman who's been an invaluable support. My wife found out about her when a text came through to my phone which she saw. At the time, the children were there, so I couldn't explain it in front of them, but I did later on in the evening. Since then, through a mutual friend, I've found out that my wife has been going through my friend's social media, discovering her children's names and schools. She downloaded a picture of her and sent it around to her friends, asking who is better looking. She's been joking with our children that this is my girlfriend. She's told her friends that I traded her in for this woman. And she's told them that she doesn't agree with what we're doing. Armed with this information, I confronted her to ask what the hell. She told me she doesn't agree with our relationship and that it's all wrong because I'm still married. The hypocrisy genuinely shocked me, and I was speechless. When I mentioned her infidelity, she responded that it had been born from necessity and that hers was a completely different situation than starting a relationship while we were in this transitional period. After speaking to a friend, it's made me worried and wary for the future when we eventually tell the children in the summer and then begin proceedings. The friend confirmed that it looked like she had started a smear campaign, painting me as the one committing infidelity, and that this may be her long-term plan. My plan was to remain civil and friendly, but now I'm worried I'll have no choice but to tell our children the real truth or risk losing them. I also just don't want to be the one slandered with infidelity when I wasn't.